can cover the world if you want to. You can put on some shoes.
Shikes, that was a good one.
Dancing
Feet up, right around. How you going? Darryl from Fast Track Piano here. This is number 30. Number 30. And it's 6 o'clock here in Australia. 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's 10 degrees. We're getting up to 20 today. Pretty good for winter. Apparently it's be raining outside. Okay, there's the weather report. Hope you had a great weekend. Okay, we're building a piano community. What are we doing here? What am I doing getting up at 6 o'clock every morning? Because I'm trying to we are building a piano community around the world with people just tuning in, saying hello, asking questions. I can tell you the answer straight away if I get to look at the chat. In the meantime, I'm showing lots of little things in the next 30 minutes. Little things like tunes, chords, how to play, read music, the riff of the month, riff of the week, and a request of the day as well. So stay tuned, and we'll go through them all. Okay, let's have a look at the first song we got. I'm going to play a tune from the Fast Track catalogue. Beautiful tune. This tune was written by the guy who wrote this. He also wrote this. Sadly, he's passed on now, but he's left a great legacy, and this is one of his great tunes. I'll put it on for you. Here we go. Great Moon River, of course. Now, let's have a look at it. You've got the first 3 bars up there. It's in the key of C major. How do we know that? Because there's no sharps or flats in the key signature. Right at the top left-hand side, you can see the treble clef, and there's no sharps or flats there, so it's probably in C major. It could be in A minor, though. Now, I had a letter from Lance from California, who suggested that I mention the relative minors when I do this. Well, there are 2 basic types of scales, majors and minors. C major and A minor use the same notes. A minor can have some extra notes in it though. It's a bit iffy. The minor scale. There's 3 different versions, which I'm not going to go into now. So if you've got a key signature with no sharps or flats, it could be C major, it could be A minor. How do you tell? Well, the first chord here is C major, so that's a pretty good vote for C major. The best way to do it, though, is to look at the very last bar. The very last bar and the bottom note in the left hand of the very last bar. That is usually, not always, usually the scale of the piece. And this is Moon River. It's in the key of C, and I could say pretty sure, let's have a look. Yep, the bottom note of the left hand is a C. So this piece is in the key of C major. Let's just look at the right hand. Starts on a G. Oh, it's got 3/4 there. You see the 3/4? That's a time signature, which is an old-fashioned waltz. Most music is in 4/4. That means 4 crotchet beats per bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this isn't. This is 3/4. So it goes a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's an old-fashioned waltz. Yes. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3. So you got that nice little jump at the top there. Now that's interesting because the second chord is A minor and the note you have to play is a D. Now the D is not part of the A minor scale, A minor chord. Interesting if you just sit there, isn't it? Here's our old tension and release business. Tension, then it's released. There you go. So, even more so, we've got in the next bar an F chord. And this makes the song to me. There's two parts of this song that really knock me out. This is one. The melody is a B. And you've got an F chord. How bad does that sound? If I walked over and just sat down on the piano and played that, you'd go, don't like it. But it's all about context. And it happens in the third bar. It's not what you do, it's the way you do it, yeah? So, here it is from the start. Okay, there you go. We've got Moon River. That's part of the Fast Track catalogue. Now, I've finished the website. I spent the weekend doing all these buttons and things on there. It drove me crazy. But we got there. There's probably a few teething problems, and I'm going to build it up from there. There's going to be a lot more stuff on there. I've needed to update the site, and it's been the same for 10 years. So we better say hello to some of our friends, see who's there. Tricia, how you going? Good morning, Ivy. Cold down in Warragul. Stephen, how you going? Belfast is in the news. Looks like you guys can sort of work out some stuff with Britain at the moment. Interesting to see what happens there. Super Attell, hello, good on you. Now listen, and Frank, g'day, Frank, how you going? It's good to see you there. Now, send me in a request. Email me at Darryl at Fast Track Piano, and I'll have a look at a song for you tomorrow. Okay, I've got nobody for something tomorrow, I don't think. So I've got one today, but tomorrow let me know and I'll check it out and have a look at it through the week. Okay, anybody else that I'll say hello to? Not at the moment, okay. Oh, who we got, Ivy? It's not too bad down there, that's good. It's dark here. Okay, we're going to do chat scale. We're going to do our scale. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, it's still B flat major. Sorry, we're doing it again. B flat, second finger, thumb under. Oh, I better put the thing on. Here we go. B flat major. Can do it, yay! A little bit rough there, Darryl. Okay, the fingers are there. Let's do it once. Right hand, second finger. And down. Push them in. Push them in. My wife gave me a link to a website where you do these exercises for 5 minutes flat out. I used to practice scales for an hour a day when I was serious back in my early 20s. But a lot of it has stayed with me, so it's sort of muscle memory. Let's do left hand now. The numbers are there. 3, 2, 1, 4 over the top. There we go. And the common chords of B flat major are B flat, C minor, D minor, E flat, F, and G minor. I've got a great rock and roll song for you to do in a minute, so stick with it. You got to know these chords if you want to play this song. B flat, big fat B flat, B flat, B flat, D, F, B flat. C minor, D minor, E flat, F, and G minor. All right, let's get this song happening. I'll put it on so you can check it out. Whoa, some of the greatest lyrics ever written. This will wake you up, Ivy. Okay, Jumpin' Jack Flash. What a great song. 1968. Rolling Stones. Now, this song, some people say it's in the key of B. When I listen to it, it's sort of out of tune. I don't know whether Keith didn't have his guitar tuned up or something. I've put it in B flat. So let's have a look. There's a few tricky things here. B flat, E flat, A flat. Hang on, what's that A flat doing in there? Well, you can't tell Keith Richards the rules of music, can you? He does whatever he wants. And there's only one rule in music, really. If it sounds good, that's it. Of course, what sounds good to one person mightn't sound good to another person. But in this piece, you've got A flat, A flat, A flat, C, E flat, A flat. So that chord turns up. Boom, 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 ching, plop. Boom, 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 ching, plop. Okay. Now, when we get to the verse, there's a funny looking chord there. You've got an A flat slash B flat. Now, Bill Wyman just sticks onto a B flat. Now, we've spoken about this before. This is called a tonic pedal, where you just play the same note down the bottom. Okay, while Keith plays an A flat chord. So how are we going to do that? Let's just check that out. So we've got a B flat. Doesn't sound very good on the piano, does it? Maybe we should play the B flat up here. Let's try it up here. And then here's an A flat chord. And if you change your left hand to B flat, there it is. That sounds a bit better. B flat chord. And then you've got an A flat slash B flat. So we've got an A flat chord. Change the left hand to B flat. Did you get that? A flat slash B flat. Here's an A flat chord. A flat, C, E flat, A flat, slash B flat means the left hand plays the B flat. There it is. So that's important. Now there's another chord in here that's not part of B flat. Good on you, Keith. D flat. There it is. Whoa. Jumpin' Jack Flash is a gas, gas, gas. So it's alright. D flat. That's D flat, F, A flat, D flat. Okay. Let's put the song on. Give it a shot. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Love the lyrics of this song. They're classic. Here we go. Hey, we got Lance. Hey, Lance, baby. Absolutely love that song. I think that's one of the Rolling Stones' greatest songs, as far as I'm concerned. Terrific. Great. Hey, Lance, we've got you. Are you the Lance that wrote me the letter? I mentioned you earlier. How are you? Good on you for tuning in. Good to have you along. Minor scale, I explained it today. Okay, so what have we got next? Card games. Oh no. Vegetables. Now, folks, you got to learn to read music. If you don't read music, you're just watching my fingers jump up and down, or people on YouTube, and you're just copying them, you know. That's fine, but you want to be able to be a little bit independent, get your own music, see how it's written down, and convert it yourself without my help. That's the end game, isn't it? You won't need me anymore. Okay, we're doing left hand. This note here is for the left hand, middle C. Yeah, that thing there's called the bass clef. B-A-S-S, not B-A-S-E, B-A-S-S. That's middle C. This note here is way down on the bottom line. Now, the lines in the right hand were every good boy deserves fruit. In the left hand, it's, well, I know it as great big dogs from Africa. Great big dogs from Africa. G, B, great big dogs from Africa. Now this one's great, right at the bottom. G, way down there. Let's keep going. I got your email. Thanks, Jackson. Are you there? G'day, Jackson. I'm sorting it out. Great big dogs. Great big dogs. Well, it's alright. Well, it's alright. Wrong, Darryl. Got excited and you're mucking it up. Doesn't matter. I need to practice, don't I? Here, great big dogs from Africa. G, B, D, F, A. Keep going. Look, we're not trying to be concert pianists here, folks. We're just trying to learn music and have fun with it, right? You know, if we want to go out and perform in front of people, that's great. People love to see people be able to do things. You know, it's great to see a guy whittling away with a sharp knife and building something out of a piece of wood. We like to watch people who are very good at their craft. Somebody who can play the violin really well, or somebody who can play the piano really well. We're just in awe of the fact that they're using their body to do such wonderful things, like a ballerina or an ice skater. But most of the people who want to play piano are just doing it for themselves. They're having fun for themselves. And if I can encourage that, that's wonderful. I feel my job's done. I've been teaching for 30 years, and how many concert pianists have come through here? Doesn't matter, really. My job is to make sure people, have a chance, the opportunity to have a go, and to then fall in love with their ability to be able to just knock out a few simple tunes. And if they've got the confidence to do that, you can go from there. It's a lot of it is confidence. Okay, all cows eat grass. So we've got AC. All cows. Ba-ba. Next one. All, A, way down here, A. So that's the end of the bass clef for today. What have we done? The card games. Oh, we've got to do the riff of the day. But before we do that, I'm going to do a rhythm. Here they are. We got the semi-brief last time. Oh, that's a pretty easy one. Okay. So what does that sound like? You got a pair of quavers, another pair of quavers, another pair of quavers, and a crotchet. So that goes boom, 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 boom. The French like to go ta-te, 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 ta, ta-te, 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 ta, ta-te, 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 ta, ta-te, 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 ta, ta-te, 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 ta. Okay, so there's our rhythm for the day. Now, for our riff of the week. 2 weeks ago, we learnt the classic riff of all time. Smoke on the Water. Last week, we learnt another classic riff. Now we're going to do another classic riff from around the same time. Only, I've forgotten how to do it. I'm not sure whether it starts on a D, this version. I think it does start on a D. Let's presume I've got it right. It starts on a D. Righto, and it goes like this. Now, this is a very rare time signature. This piece is 5/4. You hardly ever get a song in 5/4. I can only think of 2 pieces in 5/4 other than this. One of them is Take 5 by Dave Brubeck. And the other one is Everything's All Right Now, Everything's Fine from Jesus Christ Superstar, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Anyway, here's another one. So you got 2 Ds, followed by an F. Now this is just a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. So you got 2 Ds, F, then G. Right, teach your kids. So then it does 2 Ds again. Then it goes C, C sharp. Now you got to do it with passion, folks. It's mission impossible. Let's see if I'm right. See if it's in D. Wrong! it's G! Oh dear. It's you can still play it. Instead of doing it down here, turn her up. You start on G. Yeah, but you got it's slightly different. You got a black note. Same as Smoke in the Water. Okay. There it is, our riff of the day, of the week, of something. I'll play it again. Very good, very good. How have we got there? G'day, Lance. I'm so glad you managed to tune in. What time is it at your place? Must be about midday on Monday, is it? It's good to have some new people. Oh, hello, Sam. You're there. Good morning. How are you? Mission Impossible, yeah. Fancy teaching it in the wrong key. Anyway, that's called transposing. So when you play, you can play things in 12 different keys. If you wanted to, you could play the same thing in A. But it's a different combination of black and white. Black and white's got nothing to do with it. It's just the way the piano's built. Ebony and ivory. Okay, so you could do it in E flat. Let's do it in F sharp. So you can play anything in 12 different keys. Of course, this could drive you nuts. It'd be a nice exercise for you to work out, though, just to be able to play Mission Impossible in 12 different keys. I mean, it's not that hard. Let's try B flat. this version's in G. You know, during the Cold War, there was, of the 50s and 60s, there was a lot of spy movies. You know, you had the Saint, you had the Avengers, you had James Bond, you had Mission Impossible, you had Get Smart. You had all these secret agent things come out. And they had some great themes. You know, the James Bond sort of creeps up. That creeping stuff is really, really good. Anyway, on the weekend, a friend of mine watched a film which is a spoof on James Bond, Johnny English, but with Rowan Atkinson. And I can remember seeing this movie for the first time. My wife and I went and saw it about 5 years ago, and we walked out. You know how everybody walks out at the end of a movie and they don't even listen to the song? Well, you know what? When the Titanic was on, I couldn't believe it that everybody walked out before Celine Dion sang her big song, which was such a smash. I mean, I wasn't that into the song myself, but I found it quite amazing that people walked out of the theatre and didn't even sit there and listen to the song, which was such a huge hit for that particular movie. Anyway, with this Johnny English movie, we walked out. Yeah, sure. Walked out before the song started. And I walked back in because I could hear the song and I thought, gee, it's just a lovely song. It's a personal favourite of mine, that's all. So that request is me. DC from Sydney, yeah. That's me. Rightio, now it goes like this. Now, I'm not going to go into the depths of teaching it. You can go back and look at this video later and just check out where it is, what time we're at. But I love this first chord. That's a 9. I've always liked 9s. That's a F. You know, you can play chords like this. Or like this. Or you can do something different. Just play the outside and put the middle note at the top. How good's that sound? Well, that's got the middle note of the chord at the top. It's got a beautiful sound about it. I'm going to have to go real fast now, and we'll just play through the song. I've got all the chords written there for you, and we'll have a little shot of it. If you'd like me to do a song for you tomorrow, send me an email, Darryl@fasttrackpiano.com, and let me know that you've been watching today. There's a few chords written up there. So you've got an A minor. Down in the chorus, you've got an A minor going to a D chord. Now, D chord's got an F sharp in it. At the end of that line, you've got a C chord followed by a G chord / B. That means a G chord with a B in the bass. And so I'm going to do it like this. Maybe, or maybe I'll change my mind. Sounds a bit deep down there. Anyway, let's play the song and give it a shot. Here it is. This is my request.
When you're sleeping, I watch you for hours. Feels like reading or gazing at stars. Never touching, no. Just waiting for one to fall to earth and brighten up my empty world. 'Cause I believe in you. I believe in you. You make it better. You keep on coming through. So much I don't believe in, but I believe in you. heroes win.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Sometimes
Sailor,
we
hello,
fail,
Miss Flat.
some people
Miss B Flat.
don't
Good to hear some
believe it,
new people there.
but I need
I'll be
you
back tomorrow for another half an hour. Enjoy the rest of the
nothing
song.
less. I want